What's up, YouTube? My name is Andre. I'm a New York State notary and a loan signing agent. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to get the printer that you want at the price that you want. So stay tuned. So when I first got started as a loan signing agent, I wanted to find out what was the printer that would be the best printer for loan signing agents. Did a little research on YouTube, did some searching on Google, and it seems like everyone was recommending the Brother printer. Specifically, maybe the Brother HL L6200DW or the DWT. But what I quickly found out that these printers were in high demand, resulting in a higher price and bar to entry. It was very difficult for me to get a printer, one of these printers, let alone get it at a reasonable price. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I went about looking for the printer and how I went about trying to get it at a reasonable price. Eventually, I did get the printer without the second tray, but I found a better printer, which I will review later on in an upcoming video. So if you like the content, I ask you to subscribe, like, and share if you find value in this content. Alrighty, here we are in my computer, and I think one of the first places people go when they search for products is Amazon.com. So let's go to Amazon.com. I've already done the search. I just did a quick search for Brother HL L6200 DWT, and this is what came up. The printer is currently going for $786, and they have about 5 left in stock. That price is ridiculous, especially for newbies who are not sure if they want to continue or do this full time or whether they'll be successful doing this full time. So if you don't have a printer and you needed to get a printer, obviously you could probably try to use the printer that you have and make it work. But if you don't have a printer or you just want to get a new printer and you've heard that the Brother is the best for loan signing agents, if you do a quick search for the HL6200, and the reason I picked the 6200 is that provided a good balance with price and functionality um, and performance as well. So I selected the HL6200. It's $786. Now, one of the things that I use are a few plugins that would give me an idea as to whether that is a reasonable price. Obviously, it's way over what I would like to pay, but I have a plugin called Helium 10. And what Helium 10 does, and here it is down here, what Helium 10 does, it gives me an idea of what this printer has been selling for on Amazon over the past 30, 90, or even a year. So if I click on 90, or let's keep it on 30, we can see here, we want to look at the blue line here. And that tells us what this printer has been selling for over the past 30 days. And as you can see here, in the beginning it sold for $835. Here's a low part, $725 right here. This area here, $699. And here's one for $649. And another one for looks like about $649 as well. So this plugin, which is called Helium 10, gives me an idea of what this printer has been selling for over the last 30 days. And it looks like this printer hasn't sold below $649.99 in the last 30 days. That obviously is way over my budget, and it looks like the $699 price might be a used printer. Yes, it is a used printer here, even though they say it's like new. I don't like to buy a used printer, especially if I'm printing a lot of documents, because the roller might get worn. We don't know how many pages this printer has been printing over its lifespan, and what you don't want is to buy the printer and then the rollers are worn out, and then you get a lot of paper jam as a result of worn rollers. So I like to buy open box printers, which is maybe the box has been damaged and they can't sell it as new, or a customer purchased it and returned it in less than 30 days back to the store. They can't sell it as new, so they sell it as an open boxed printer. I also buy um, certified refurbished printers, right? So certified refurbished printers, I like to buy those because if it says that the rollers have been replaced, I would be willing to buy that printer. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy certified refurbished. We're looking for open box. Obviously, I don't think Amazon sells open box printers, just new and used here, but we'll move on and take a look. So basically, this is Helium 10. I just gave you an idea. This plugin, you could just Google Helium 10 plugin, and you could just select it and install it in your Chrome browser. The next program that I use is called Capital One Shopping. So here it is right here. This area right here, it says green, it says save $350. That is the Capital One plugin. This plugin comes into effect whenever I go on Amazon and it finds a lower price. This Capital One plugin goes out there and it searches for this particular model and see if it could save you money on this particular item. So if I mouse over the save $150, it says the comparison tool found this printer for $493. And so if I click on that, it opens up a new window and it gives me two selections. It's saying that I could get it for $493 on eBay. And if I click on that, it will tell me whether that's a new, okay, so this is a new printer. There's zero available, unfortunately. So one thing with the Capital One plugin is that it does not give me quantity available, which is unfortunate. You have to like click on it and then go there to see if the printer is available. But if this was valid, you could have picked up this printer if they had it in stock for $493 on eBay plus $33.87 in taxes. The last thing I'd like to show you is another plugin. This plugin is called the Camelizer, or it's called Camel. It's a plugin that I use in the Chrome browser. And what Camel, I'm just going to click on it right here. So what Camel does is, let me just move it down if I can. No, I can't move it down. Okay, so what Camel does is also it gives you an idea of what the printer was sold for in the last 3, 6, 1 year, or 1 month. And basically, you could put in the price right here that you would like to buy it for. And if the printer ever sells for that price, no guarantee it will sell for that price, but if it sells for that price, the Camel, or the Camelizer, as it's called, will send you an email to the email that you choose to let you know that, hey, this printer sold for less than what you asked to be notified for, and it will tell you when it was sold and what price it was sold at. Then you could come back to, it'll give you a link, and you could come back to Amazon and see if you can pick up the same printer at that same price. Obviously, if the seller has a second printer to sell at that price. So we have established that the Brother HLL 6200 DWT is super expensive, especially when you're just starting out and you don't know if you're going to do this full time and you're not making any money yet as a loan and signing agent. So let's take a look at the Brother HLL 6200 DW. Now this printer does not have the second tray. As a result, it's substantially less. So sellers know that if you're getting a second tray, chances are you're running a business or you might be a loan signing agent, and the price of that tray alone, that second tray, boosts the overall price of the printer by over $200 plus. But if you wanted to get this printer, you could go with the HLL 6200DW. This printer is going on Amazon for about $215. And as you can see, let's take a look on my Helium 10 plugin. It looks like over the last 30 days, this printer has been selling for about $219, as you can see in the blue line there. The price is $219. Here it was sold for $299, but for the most part, I could see several instances, and it tells you the date and time where this printer was sold for about $219. So I would say it's fair to, right now it's going for $215 actually. So let me just take a look at those options to see who's selling it for $215. It's not even working. Let's see. Okay, let's see if that's used. Yes, it is used, unfortunately. Looks like the new one's going for $318. So if your 318 is a little too expensive for you, you're like, look, you know, I can't afford that, then obviously you wouldn't be interested in buying it for 318, but at least you get an idea and you get a history of what the printer has been selling for. So that 219.99 price was used. And the price up here when it says 299 or 311, chances are that those were new sales, new printer sales. So the printer was new and someone purchased the printer. So let's take a look at the Capital One shopping plugin here. It says only save $17. And if I click on this, it'll come up with a list. Let's see what it brings up. Okay, so it's saying Staples, you could get it for $214. Once again, it doesn't say whether it's available at Staples, but it does say Staples is selling it for $214. Office Depot, $236, and here at Amazon for $230. So let's click on Staples, for laughs and giggles. Let's take a look to see if it is available. And back ordered. It's back ordered for delivery until Tuesday, April 27th. So unfortunately, it is not available at Staples, so you cannot get this printer at Staples. So if you really wanted to get it, you'd have to go through some other means. So another way of looking for a good deal on getting this printer is we've already established we're not going to go with the dual tray because it's just too expensive at this time. It'd probably be better off to buy it separately. So we could go to eBay. eBay, we could put Brother HLL 6200DW here and hit enter, and then we sort by lowest to first, shipping with lowest first. And it looks like the cheapest one here is this particular printer. Now it's an open box printer. I love open box printers because once again, as you can see from the pictures, it looks almost pretty much brand new. They haven't even taken the tape off of the printer, and it's being bidded on right now. 17 bids. Current price is $63.50 plus $34 in shipping. That comes out to about $97. Once again, if you wanted to win this particular printer, I wouldn't bid on this printer right away. I would wait. Right now, it looks like you have 5 days, 15 hours to go. I would wait until the last 10 seconds of this auction and bid whatever I'm willing to pay for this printer. If I'm willing to pay $110 plus the shipping fee, it comes out to about $140, $145, then I would bid in the last 10 seconds $110. If you bid up the printer before the end, it just raises the price. I would rather just wait until the end, put in what you're going to put in. Obviously, in the last 10, 15 seconds, I'd like to wait as short a time span as possible, maybe last 10 or 5 seconds. Make sure you have good internet connection because you want that bid to go through. And preferably about 10 seconds. So wait for 10 seconds, hit enter, and whatever it is, that's what it is. You win it, you win it. You don't win it, someone bid more than $110, they could have it because it was over your budget anyway, and God bless them, they got a printer. So that's what I would do here with regard to this printer. Let's see if they have anything else. Any other printers? Here's a printer here. This is pre-owned. I wouldn't get it unless they mentioned that that they changed it. Well, they said in this particular one it has only a 404 page count, which is very good actually. 404 page count, I'd like to know that. That's very low, and I would probably be interested in purchasing this printer. This auction is this is a buy it now, and $109 plus $29 is a very good deal actually. And they do have, I don't understand why this is so messy like that. I would have to send, looks like the drum, there's something wrong with the drum. That test print does not look good. Maybe that's why they're selling it. It needs cleaning. Well, for 404 pages, the drum shouldn't really look that bad. Includes printer with existing tone and drum power cord. Okay, so maybe there's something wrong with this. I'd stay away from this printer. It might be that's why they're selling it after 400 pages. But just to give you an idea, basically what I'm trying to say is eBay is another good way of getting the printer that you're looking for at a more affordable price. Now, like I said, I did get the Brother printer, the HL6200, without the second tray, but I haven't used it. Literally, I don't think I've printed one page on it. I found a better printer, which I will review or demonstrate to you in my next video. So if you like the video, once again, if you could subscribe, like, and share if you find value in this content. And I will have the printer, I have it in the box right over there. I am going to open it live and videotape it live and just print out with Adobe. I have a test document that has legal and letter pages mixed in. Every other page is legal. And I'm going to do it live and see if this printer can print that document with legal and letter. Now, once again, this printer does have the option for a second tray, but I didn't get the second tray yet. Um, but you don't have to get the second tray. You could use the front loading tray for legal and then the bottom tray for letter. That's what I'm going to do in the demonstration, and we'll see if this printer will be able to print out the box legal and letter right off the bat. No tweaking and putting in codes and numbers and settings, printer settings, and anything like that. We'll see how that performs. So stay tuned for that. And getting back to the third and final way, where you might be able to get a good deal. Obviously, you have Facebook Markets. I'm not really a big fan of Facebook Markets because I don't know. There's no guarantee whether I've never bought anything on there, so I don't really know if I could get my money back, if they, the seller was lying about it or whatever, so about the printer. So I don't really go on Facebook Markets. I don't know much about it, but you could just Google Brother HLL6200 printer, which is what I'm going to do now, DW printer, and just go to shopping. Sorry about that, and see what type of prices you're going to get here. It looks like here, this particular store, you can get the HLL6200 for $170, which is not bad. It looks like it is the lowest price, but let's see if they have it available. That's the thing, right? Let's click on that. Taking a few seconds to load. And it looks like they don't say whether it's available. You'll probably have to go through the buying process, add it to cart, and start to check out, and they'll tell you if it's available for delivery. So we really don't know. That's a good price, but we don't know if that printer is available to be delivered to you tomorrow, or to be shipped tomorrow. But that's the third option, is just Googling the printer and go to the shopping tab and see if this printer is listed here at the different retailers for a decent price. All right, so if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. I'll try to answer them for you, and I hope you find value in this printer. Once again, I'm going to unbox the printer that I'm using. I have one of them right here, but I bought a second one for my vehicle, and it's a different model. It does have some different capabilities, and I'm gonna just put it up on put that video up on YouTube. And you could get it. I think I bought that printer for $110. It's fantastic. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.